Obviously, it's quite a challenge, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah. It's been a real good privilege to go against some of the best receivers in practice every day. Starting back from last year, being able to get a couple reps, and especially during the spring, we had a couple of guys dinged up. I was able to get a lot of reps outside with everybody, really, the freshmen, Chris, Garrett, everybody, just reps after reps. I was really able to work my techniques, and especially with all the coaches, like they got to get a lot more reps out of me, spend a lot of extra time in the building, just being able to watch more film and like just perfect my craft, being able to use my hands and all, and move my feet.
What's the mentality in the room? I mean, obviously the secondary last year had its struggles, and just how much is there that you have to prove? What's that mindset like?
Oh, we don't feel like we had to prove anything. We're just coming out, working as hard as we can, just trying to get the best out of ourselves. Everybody be the best player that they can be personally. So there's really no pressure, really.
You had a busy spring. You got a lot of reps. How did that help you and prepare you for camp, and how comfortable do you feel right now?
Oh, that helped me tremendously because last year I had got one spring practice and I ended up pulling my hamstring, didn't get to do the next two, but then they canceled it. So we didn't really get a lot of spring practice reps. But I felt like this spring practice, I got a whole bunch of reps, even more than the fall. So I was able to get a lot more comfortable, and the game slowed down a lot for me. So also my technique-wise, spent a lot of extra time with Coach Combs, Coach Barnes, and Coach Rhodes. Coach Rhodes real good. Just watching every rep that I taking a lot of them, just being able to perfect it, and then going out to the field and applying it with some of the best receivers in the country.
What's Coach Rhodes added to the staff?
Oh yeah, Coach Rhodes. I love Coach Rhodes. He added a lot. Just being able to be with him every day. I spent a lot of my personal time with him, just going over exactly everything from press to in phase and finishing. Just like he has a good way to critique every part of the play, and just being able to apply it. He'll explain it perfectly for me to be able to apply it to the field, and it worked a lot this year.
Is he kind of the de facto corners coach this year with Carey, everywhere, and Barnes with the safeties?
Oh no, they all just help the whole secondary together, and just everybody putting in their aspect and what they think into it. It's all just one big head because it takes a village.
What was last season like for you? Coming in, I don't know if you expected to play a lot, but obviously with the offseason you guys had, a lot of freshmen didn't see the field. How did you try and get better even though you weren't on the field at the time?
I just kept a good attitude every day in practice. It was kind of frustrating at first, but I knew I just had to keep working my game, getting better, because it's a good opportunity. And I know if my time was to come, then I'd be ready for it.
Coach Day talked about a lot of guys, the reps missed last offseason. How much do you feel like that affected you, and how have you tried to make up those lost reps?
I feel like we didn't really miss too many reps. I felt like we practiced a lot every day. But I think live reps, just getting that live aspect, everything going fast, I missed a little bit of that, but this year we're getting a lot more fast tempo reps, and it's really helped me a lot. Just like I said earlier, the game slowed down a lot for me.
Ron, you're taller than the average corner. How does that help you, and are there things that maybe you're at a disadvantage with?
Oh yeah, some people think taller corners might be slower and not quicker. For some other people, it might be the aspect, but I feel like for me personally, from my side, I can move my feet, so you can't just like say he's big, he's fast for his size. I don't like to hear that because I feel like I can move like the same 5'10" guy, but it helps a lot because I'm longer. I'm able to put my hands on receivers. Like they won't even expect it when I how far I can put my hands on them from a yard away. It shocks them, catches them by surprise, and then be able to move my feet, get on top of routes, and then I always try to make sure to turn and look for the ball.
Have coaches or have people tried to move you to a different position, or is it's been pretty clear that you're going to be a cornerback?
Oh no, they made it pretty clear for me to be a cornerback. They don't really care how big I'm getting because I'm getting fast. I'm being able to get faster, and I've been able to move some bigger corners might not be able to turn and release out of press, but like I've mastered that. I feel like that's my thing, so they're not worried at all about that.
I was thinking more as you were growing up, whether I don't know if you were always tall for your age, but if that was something that coaches in junior high, high school.
I was actually a quarterback my freshman year, and I thought I was going to be like short, 5'10". So I said I was going to move the corner because I thought I was going to be shorter, and I ended up hitting the growth spurt and being 6'2". And they just kept me at corner because I was able to move and run with receivers.
And how tall are you?
I'm like 6'3" and a half, probably 6'3".
You mentioned you've been getting faster. Like, you're on a 40 lately. How fast are you?
We haven't run any 40s, but I know we did like the miles per hour, and I ended up running like the top 3 for corners at miles per hour. That's my top end speed. I came here running I forgot what my 40 was. It was a fast 40, but I'm just keeping. I feel like I'm just get quicker because I know my top end speed. I'll be able to run with receivers, so I feel like it's been good, getting faster.
So you've been a corner for many years now.
Mm.
What's it been like watching Demario be a corner since about March?
Oh, Demario, he came, worked with the receivers. Like he's watching everything from film and all the drills. He's taking the drills to the field, so he's really doing real good. Like coming out of his breaks easy. He's just doing it. It's not like because some corners who grew up doing it all their life, they'll hear something from coaches and might not apply it. But this is his first time hearing it, so he's taking it strictly from the drills to the field, and it's working perfectly for him.
Ryan, it seems like there's a lot of that number 2 outside corner. There's an opening there. There's a lot of competition with that this fall. As Coach Combs, has he had open conversations with you about how you can what your goal is going to be? I mean, do you feel like you're going to be in a rotation? Is that part of the expectation? What were those conversations with Coach Combs?
Oh no, not at all. He just talks about best players going to play. Everybody has an opportunity to play, and he's just going to put all the best players on the field at once.
So do you feel like you are going to be part of a rotation this fall?
I'm just working to get on the field in any aspect I can, whether that's special teams or a corner, really anywhere they want to put me.
What's your relationship like with Legend coming in the same class, playing corners together?
Oh yeah, that's my guy. I was after COVID, I ended up that was my roommate for a whole year. So yeah, I've been watch film with him. I go out with him. I spend time with his family. He spends time with my family. He actually came to my parents' renewal wedding. So yeah, he's real close to me.
And how do you guys push each other on the field?
Oh yeah, we gonna come out on the field. Anytime he make a play, I'm gonna be there for him. Anytime I make a play, he's gonna be there for me. Yeah, we the best buddies because we'll come in after and get some extra work together. Yeah.
What have you seen from him kind of developing over this last season?
Oh yeah, he's grown a lot. He's always been physical and finishing. He's getting a lot. He's benefiting a lot from all the coaches together, putting their hats in and giving them their word and coming in the extra film, and especially with the reps in the spring because he also got a whole lot of reps too. So he's been benefiting a lot.
Is that a big difference from last year for a lot of you young guys? Like the chance to really maybe feel like now it's a real opportunity to go at it. Maybe last year with everything going on, it was a lot more relaxed.
Like with COVID? Oh yeah, it was a big difference. I went back home, told all my high school coaches like this year I feel like everybody really benefited from spring, just being able to learn the plays and getting the tempo. So I even told Denzel he had came early. I was like, this is a blessing for you to come in early in spring because I feel like I'm just now starting to get like the real good speed of everything, getting all the reps in the spring. I feel like we missed out a lot on that last year.
How much have you and Jansen connected about this process? You guys knew each other coming out of high school, coming out of high school, some of the stuff. Similar players, similar body style. You're able to really connect with Jansen about the development of what it takes to make it.
Oh yeah, because he's long. I play with him, True Buzz 7-on-7. He works real hard. I try to look out for him. He came in. He just goes hard at everything he does. Every single thing, with that special teams, in the meetings, he's gonna go hard at everything. So yeah, I just make sure to help him keep his head on straight, and because he has a bright future.
You had the interception in the spring, and you have everything that happened with last year. You kind of get humbled when you come in the program, anyways. You're going to start and then a freshman house thing. Did that kind of prove something to you in the spring game? You're going against Garrett, you're on the outside, you're playing corner, you get the pick. Does that kind of boost your confidence heading into the summer and now in the fall?
I felt like my confidence has been there since last year in the fall because we've been going against Garrett and all the first team receivers. We've been going against all the receivers every day in practice, and we'll make good plays every day. We'll have bad plays, but we'll make good plays. So I always had that confidence. It wasn't a surprise to me.
What's that like as a guy who came in early, didn't get a lot of time last year just because of everything was going on, still having to go against Garrett and Chris on a daily basis? What's that like for you to kind of have to reset your expectations for what a practice looks like? Sometimes they're going to get you, sometimes they're going to get them. How does that work?
Oh yeah. First practice, I felt like I had a great first practice. I came in, I was a little overconfident, and then like the other practices came, I started getting a little bit humbled, and then I started coming to that realization. I was like, all right, I got to settle down. It's not gonna be like how it used to be, and I really honed in to like everything they do for us. Like that's a great opportunity to be going against them, and it's real beneficial. I love playing against them, and they're gonna give us our best every day.
Which receiver are you like best? Is there one of the guys where like you know him so well that like, almost easier to cover him than it is the other guys?
Oh no, not at all. Every receiver is great. Like I can't really choose to say who I could guard easier than somebody else. They're all really equally the same.
Ryan, who's the guy who's just really impressed you with the way that he's approached his offseason, sort of taken his game into the preseason here?
I say for Marvin Harrison, a young guy, him and Emeka, since spring, since when they first got here, you can always see them on the off days and throughout the summer, just in the indoor, getting some extra work. They're them young guys. They're hungry, and they work hard. Him and who's Jaden? They all of them come together every day, like really every day, and get that extra work. So yeah, I'd say them.
I want to ask about those other freshman cornerbacks who came in this summer too, Jordan and J.K. Johnson. What have you seen from them just in these early on stages?
Oh, I say the same thing I say the whole freshman class is hungry. They came in, got some extra work, and they're just eager. They want to jump in front of the special teams line. They want to jump in front of all the lines. They just want to get as many reps as they can. I always see them with the coaches after workouts, just trying to learn the game. So I'd say all of them just really hungry. Seven's real good. I learned a lot from him. I'd say everything he does, off man, press man, I learned everything. I started, I used his tapes for teach tapes. So how I learned how to use my hands with my feet, I learned that off of Seven, and he'll teach me a lot. He's real good.
What have you seen out of Cam Brown this offseason, battling back from obviously last year's Achilles injury and everything like that?
Oh, he's looking great. He's looking great, faster than ever. He still got it. Press. I'm still learning a lot from him too. I feel like all the corners all together. I like to take all their film individually because they all got something that I want to get better at, and he's looking real good.
Have you been able to measure your improvement as a player based on your play against Garrett and Chris Olave? Like, since you've arrived, is that a measuring stick for you, how you've improved by the way you play against them in practice each day?
Oh, no, I'd say my measuring improvement is the consistency that I have every day in practices, making good plays. Just throughout the spring, all the reps that I was able to get, I'd say I did get a lot better because I feel like my game is getting consistent, being better as a player.
Hey, Ryan, real quick. You're one of the few guys from the state of Texas, and does it just feel more at home being around guys from your own state here, all the way in Columbus, Ohio? Is there something to be said about it, or is there nothing to it?
I mean, everybody here took me in as a family, but it's cool to just talk with the guys from Texas about things from Texas, like sports, high school ball, and like just talk smack about all the high school ball, and then like just compare, like just talk about other players that we used to play with in high school ball. So it's cool, but it's always felt like home in Columbus.
Was it an easier decision, maybe knowing that a few guys from your home state were going to be playing here as well, to make a commitment, or did that have nothing to do with it?
Oh, that had nothing to do with it. I took a couple of visits here, and I just knew it felt like home. Everything I needed was here.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.